Record here.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you much.
Everybody, thank you for being here. Thanks for waiting. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Anthony Kwan. I'm the STEM Science Coordinator here with LA County Office of Education. And join me is...
Hey, everybody. I'm Christy Pierce, Anthony's co-partner here with LACO STEM Science, and we're excited to see you all today. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us for today's webinar, December 10th, 2024. And let's go ahead and get started, everybody. There we go. So here's the agenda for today. Oh, even wrong. I wrote LA County Science Leaders Network. Wrong one. Anyway, we're going to talk about the California Administrative Network. So something that you can share with your principals and any other district leaders that you may have in contact with. We'll provide you with a little bit of some updates with the interim assessments, talk to you about a new toolkit or a new resource called the Science Equity Guide. We also have some brand new Science Olympiad news as well as other announcements. I don't think this is going to take very long today, probably about a half hour or so. But again, we're also open to any questions that you may have, so feel free to use that chat button, chat box to ask us any questions, or feel free to raise your hand and then go ahead and feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead and ask your question. All right. But moving on, we're going to go ahead and talk about the California Administrator Science Support Network. So this is something that the state of California, along with all of its partners, the county office, this is in partnership with the Lawrence Hall of Science. And it's supported by something called the Cal MSCS, which stands for Math, Science, Computer Science. And this is a virtual series that provides critical information and support for California administrators at the site, district, and county levels on implementing and sustaining high quality science instruction and learning. So this is not necessarily about the cast or anything else as much as how do we provide support for you, the practicing teacher. Okay. As you can see here, September, we had these are 90-minute webinars. And you can see that in September, we talked about teacher support and learning. November, we addressed a little bit about the science assessment. January, we're going to be talking about systemic inclusion. March, we'll talk about the integration opportunities. And then in April, how do you build a leadership team? All right. But other things that we want to let you know about this administrative network, again, something that you can tell your administrators that they should sign up and attend. And if you are a coach or you have access to a coach, they are also welcome to join these as well. These are all free, by the way. And so the next one again is January 28th from 10:30 to 12 o'clock. Again, like I said, 90 minutes, and these are short nuggets. Again, we're going to be answering this question of who has access to high quality science instruction, as well as how can I help create learning opportunities to support all students. All right. Again, anybody who signs up, they can attend any of these workshops or all of them. And if they have any more questions, they can contact Anna Babarinde, who used to be our counterpart with Sonoma County Office, but is now working with the statewide leadership called the California NGSS Collaborative. All right. So again, these are great opportunities for your administrators. These are great opportunities for your TOSAs. If you are an instructional leader, this is something that you may also want to attend. So feel free to download and share this with anybody in your network. All right. And then again, all of these flyers are in that link that was in the chat box. And Christy will put it in just in case you didn't catch it the first time. All right. As far as interim assessments, there's two sets that are now available. So last year there was we released elementary IA1 interim assessment block, interim assessment 1, and middle school interim assessment, as well as a high school. This year they released a second one. So what we were hoping for was that every year we would see a brand new set, but because lo and behold, we have no funding. We only have these two sets as of now. But again, all of these are available and you can access this. Any teacher can access this at any time through the CASP portal or the CAST portal. And we'll go ahead and put that link in there for you. And if you have not seen these, please go ahead and take a look at it, but just know and understand that if you are going to use these assessments, you cannot print them out. You cannot release them to parents. You cannot put it on your website or anything else like that. These are copyrighted. But if you are interested, we have a science interim assessment workshop that's available to you as well. And that science interim assessment workshop will be taking place January 21st. And we'll actually show you how you can use these interim assessments without actually using them the way that the state would like you to use them. And if you are interested, it's what is it, $25, $50? Can't remember how much it is. I think it's $25 for a full day training. And you'll be receiving that information from Christy, myself, as well as our assessment team of Stephen Bartlett and Sarah Nitsos. More information to come with that one as well. Anything you want to add to that, Christy?
Nope, I was just gonna double check the price. I'll throw it in the chat.
Okay. Other things that are going on, we have again something called a science equity matrix, which again asks this question: how can the Cal MSCS science equity matrix be used as a resource for professional learning and science systems decision making? So this science equity matrix really came out of the scores, the dashboard, the release of the dashboard, the implementation of the interim assessments, and really just trying to figure out how can we ensure that you, the practicing teachers, are able to get the support you need, as well as be able to effectively implement the next generation science standards in the classroom to ensure that students are successful, not only on the test, but in life, as well as building that science understanding that begins at preschool all the way through the 12th grade. We will probably be looking at this use of the science equity matrix in a form of a workshop. I believe that the state of California, again, through the Cal MSCS project, will probably be doing some more providing some professional learnings around this, but we'll see what happens as well. Cal MSCS is also working with another group called the California NGSS Collaborative. And some of you may know of the collaborative in the form of the professional learning series, or what we used to call the science rollouts from many years ago. So all of these projects, all of these names, all of these organizations that are coming out of the woodwork, we're all interconnected. It's almost incestuous in that sense. All right. Any questions so far from you, or any questions in the chat box, Christy, that you're aware of?
I'm not seeing anything show up in the chat.
Okay. So be on the lookout for this, but again, you can take a look at this living document and you can see that it is a document that's really a belief to action. So it's really a matrix to guide the design and implementation on what equity-driven science professional learning looks like, and how do we actually re-envision what professional learning looks like for you, for those of you who have to deliver it, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. All right. We're really excited with Science Olympiad because we are growing with the Science Olympiad organization. Lots of things are going on. But one of the things that we're really excited about is this relationship with the Ramble organization, an engineering consulting company. And they are putting in collaboration with the Science Olympiad, putting on an elementary Science Olympiad program. So this is to bring those of you who have never done Science Olympiad and give you an opportunity to try it out. So basically, this is going to be targeting schools that aren't currently in the Science Olympiad competition, but it really is going to take a look and give all of you an experience of what it would like to be competing at the elementary level, which will then prepare students for the middle and high school competition. So you can see there's a flyer that's going to be available, but some of that flyer is right here in front of you right now. So by participating in this, you'll get free materials for 10 different activities. You'll get access to professional expertise for not only your students, but for you as well. And you'll get support as well. And again, this is for grades 3 through 5. And if you have any additional questions, you can contact the coordinator, Ryan Wong. If you have any other questions, if you can't get in contact with Ryan, feel free to contact Christy and myself as well. We're really also, again, excited because as far as tournaments, we are growing. So you can see here, as far as competitions, we've got 4 different competition venues. So those of you who have been around with the Science Olympiad, lots of things are going on, as you can see here. Antelope Valley College, that's the first of the competition, taking place February 15, 2025. And you can see that for that one, that is Division B and C. So what happened in Division A? Division A, we're separating them out and we're growing that out. So they're holding the Division A competition in Antelope Valley on March 15, 2025. So if you can't make it to March 15th, we've got the April 26th competition, which is the much larger venue, but the Antelope Valley College Palmdale Center is also a nice space, so we're looking to fill those as well. Now, April 26th, just to let you know, April 26th is also the same day as the LA County Math Field Day competition. So if you are planning on going to that one, you may have to find another teacher to work with those students to attend that one. But if you wanted to do the LA County Math Field Day competition, you may want to then choose the March 15th Antelope Valley College Palmdale Center competition. Rio Hondo College is going to be our biggest venue, and we will be announcing that one soon. But I can tell you that it will be happening in March. Okay, so that's all I can tell you at this time. So as far as the Antelope Valley College, BC, Rio Hondo College, BC competitions, you'll find me there. For the Division A, you're going to find Christy supporting the Antelope Valley College Palmdale Center as well as the Temple City High School. All right. And then for those schools in Division B and C who make it to the state finals, you can see here state finals is scheduled for April 12th, 2025. It will be held at Caltech. All right, Caltech. Again, feel free to contact me, contact Ryan, contact Christy if you have any questions about anything, but you can also check out the website at socalscioli.org. For those elementary teachers who have been doing the elementary competition, if you got the rules from last year, this year's rules are the same from last year. So if you have your rules and competition tournament guides from last year, you still have those. That's still the same for this year as well. All right. All right. We're happy to announce a whole slew of different workshops that will be offered to you late winter or early winter, all the way through the spring. You can see here we've got the Science Literacy Series. It's an 8-day process or adventure, but you get to choose which one you would like to attend. You can choose all 4 strands or just attend 1 strand. Each strand is 2 days long. So you can see here, we've got a notebooking strand, that's the first one, discourse, using text, and then beyond claims, evidence, and reasoning. And you can see that with each of these, each strand will be hosted by one of these organizations, the LA Zoo, Aquarium of the Pacific, Natural History Museum, LA, as well as LA County Arboretum. All right. So again, you can choose one or choose all. Just when you register, you'll be able to select, make your selection, and payments. The payment price will be listed on that website as well. Okay. Questions about the science literacy? No. Okay. Moving on. Next workshop, where again, this was the we referenced this earlier. It's a science interim assessment. Right now, it's again scheduled for January 21st, and we think we'll be hosting this in Covina Valley Unified School District. And so there's still room available. We can probably get up to 100 if we needed to, but it is quickly filling as right now as we see it. So you still have plenty of time to get your approvals and attend this workshop. It is a full day from 9 to 3 o'clock. And anybody can come to this. So elementary teachers, middle school teachers, high school teachers, coaches, instructional not instructional assistants, instructional leaders of any sort. All right. Christy, you want to talk about this one?
Sure, absolutely. So we have two really exciting experiences with science and art coming up this spring. We have a brand new collaboration with the J. Paul Getty Museum, which we are really excited about. This is focusing on our K-5 educators and those who support elementary science. And it will be a full day at the Getty Center. So if you are a fan of art, if you're a fan of science, if you want to see how those collide and work together, please come join us. That is on March 19th. And again, that's at the Getty Center. We encourage you to come with a team if possible, but individuals are welcome as well. All right, and then the very next one, we're offering this actually for a second time because the first time was a hit. This is environmental education through an art lens and science. So this is in partnership with the Huntington Library, Art Museum, and Botanical Gardens and LACO STEM Science. We are thrilled to be able to get you into their beautiful grounds and to look at some amazing pieces of art while finding connections to elementary science as well. This one's geared for K to 6th grade teachers. And again, anybody that can come as a team, that's welcome, or individuals as well. And we'll also look at how other content connects to this. So your English language arts, your history, your math, and more. So we definitely hope you can join us on this one. And that one actually comes a little bit before the other one on Wednesday, March 5th.
All right, thanks, Christy. And hopefully you are getting this newly revamped, newly revised STEM science notes. We have released the December one, and we're hoping that this cleaned up quite a bit of the old version. Hopefully this is more easily navigable, but also more aesthetically pleasing to all of you as well. And hopefully that you can find everything that you need in terms of teacher opportunities, student opportunities, resources, et cetera, et cetera. And again, if you see something or you don't see something, please feel free to email myself or Christy, and then we'll either look for it or we can see if we can build something around what it is that you need. Speaking of needs, we also have the catalog of services. We are constantly receiving information from districts who are asking for professional learning opportunities during your district day, et cetera. So feel free to, again, share this with your administrators. Let them know that if they would like our services to please contact us. We can discuss what it might look like, but we will need some time to create a contract with either your school site or your district, usually around a 6-week period. That would be ideal, but we also understand that sometimes that doesn't happen, and we'll do what we can, but we can't always guarantee anything. If you have any other questions, please feel free to let us know. But we also want to let you know the Southern California Association of Science Specialists are holding some meetings this year. We know that we haven't seen anything lately, or at least in the fall for this one, but please save the date. We're looking at either March 20th, May 6th, maybe both. We haven't figured out yet, but we are preparing some exciting events for the spring, and we would like to invite leaders as well as just those who are interested in supporting science education to come and join us on these on both days or one of these days. Again, more information to follow with that. Christy, anything else you want to add to this one?
No, I think that's it. We are looking to offer two very dynamic days, and the planning is kind of in the works, and that's why it hasn't been released quite yet. But we're hoping to get things solidified either later this month or very early in January. So please do put placeholders on your calendars if you're able to.
Yeah, and other things that we want to also mention, lots of things are coming up. So as soon as the winter break is over, student event galore is happening. So again, you have already seen that with when it comes to Science Olympiad, we have 4 competitions, 4 tournament venues. We also have the LA County Science and Engineering Fair going on as well. And so those of you who are at the middle school, high school, who are sending students, you're probably getting all kinds of emails either from me or the other science review committee members trying to figure out how to get your students to get their projects approved so they can start their experiment and then be ready for competition. The other thing that we also want to make sure that you're aware of is that the Engaging Girls in STEM for 2025 will be happening, and more information to come out for that one very, very shortly, probably next week. This event is going to be geared for 6th grade through 12th grade. We can also let you know that it will be continuing the 15 students per district rule right now. And again, if room is available, we could potentially increase that number for you. But right now, start planning for at least the first 15 girls. And then let's see what else is also going on. We have conferences also coming up. We have the CDE STEAM Symposium happening in San Diego, which is taking place February 7 and 8 right now. So please, we'll go ahead and make sure that we send all of this information with a follow-up email. And we also have CABE taking place, as well as I think some other conferences that are also coming up. I think there's also a early childhood STEM conference that is taking place in Pasadena. That's usually in February, so be on the lookout for that one as well. And if we hear of anything else, we'll let you know. But in the meantime, this is just the second webinar for the NGSS, I'm sorry, Science Webinar Series. The next one is geared for February 3rd, and then we'll be holding the last one May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. All right. But again, we want to wish all of you happy holidays. And Christy and I will stick around if you have any questions, if you have any other needs. And if you are going to be participating in the LA County Science and Engineering Fair, some of you may already know we're holding virtual office hours Mondays and Fridays. December next week will be the last set. And then we'll be holding another set of virtual office hours to help your students figure out how to prepare for the science fair in terms of their board presentations and other things of that nature. So we'll be holding virtual office hours to help your students with those preparation needs when it comes time for the actual competition. All right, folks. So again, thank you for joining us. Happy holidays. We're going to end the recording, but we'll stick around if you have any questions or if you have to just want to say hi and chat with us for a little bit. That's fine too. All right. Thank you again. We hope that this was helpful. Please feel free to let us know what else that you need, what else you would like. If you would like something a little bit more engaging, more active, we can definitely plan for that as well. But these are informational meetings for your, not your pleasure as much as for your information, for your knowledge, keeping you up to date with, and helping you maintain what's going on in the world of science education. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording and stop my share. Stop